Hi everyone, I'm Annie, the founder of Yoga Social House. We have our final surf and flow event tomorrow at Bruce's Beach in Manhattan Beach. And over the next 24 hours, I'm going to take you behind the scenes of how we prep for the big day of the event. So right now, I'm going through my inventory of yoga sequences to either find inspiration for a new sequence or to use or recycle an old sequence that I have. It's also crazy that this is going to be the 5th month in a row that we're doing this yoga and surf event. I'm really grateful for my co-host Raymond, who I met because he was a photographer of mine at an event that I hosted last November. And he suggested the idea that maybe we can add surf and yoga together, and we set out for one in May, and we've been doing it all throughout summer. Now we're ending it in September, and it's been really cool to see the community that we've been able to build. So on the docket today, I'm going to a hot yoga class at Hot 8 because today they have this promo where you can do a class for free. So of course I'm going to take advantage of that, and a little detox from the long week, and also had a bit of a longer night last night. So yeah, I'm excited to do the yoga, maybe get some more inspiration for tomorrow's event, and then have a few more things to pick up for tomorrow's event, and then taking it easy to save my energy for tomorrow and go all out. So we're heading to yoga now. I really needed these eye patches. Sorry for the jump scare. Just came out of the hot yoga class and I was absolutely drenched in sweat. I haven't been to Hot 8 yoga in a while, and this place is the hottest yoga class ever. And I felt like I was gonna faint a couple times when I go from like a lower pose to like a standing pose because the blood, I don't know, doesn't get to my head quick enough. But I feel great. I always feel great after an incredibly sweaty workout. It's gross, but I feel like it's an indicator that it was super effective, and I'm like resetting my insides because I've sweat out all the toxins. So now we're gonna go do some errands and go home and shower. I revamped my business cards and I picked them up at FedEx. So this is what they look like. This is what my old ones look like with the yellow, but in the bag I added a QR code because everyone's on their phone and typing can create errors. So you might as well just scan and go direct to yogasocialhouse.com. I want to give these out tomorrow since it's our last event of the season. And then some of the other things that I do when it's T-1 day away from the event is I have a charge party. These are some of the things that I need to charge ahead of time. My headset for teaching, and then a speaker that I use to connect to my instruction speaker, and then I have some other speakers for music. It's really tough, especially when I'm teaching in the outdoors by the ocean. Having multiple speakers would be helpful because it's hard to hear with the waves and the wind and kids running around. So lessons learned for the next season of Surf and Flow, but these are some of the things that I do every single time to prep on the day before the event. I'm also going to be debuting our Surf and Flow merch. This will be the first time we have it on site, so I only have samples so people can try them or see them on, and then everything else can be bought on yogasocialhouse.com. First time I ever made merch for Yoga Social House, so I think it'll be pretty fun and a memorable thing for this year. I will usually also have a box of goodies, samples that some friends and partners have sent us to share with our community at the event. So for this time, we do have some from the last event. We have River, which are energy drinks, and then also Re-Up, which are like to-go packs of protein smoothies. These were a huge crowd fave last time, so I think people will be excited to see them again. Raymond will also be bringing some beverages. I think he has an ongoing relationship with Propel, and we'll also have a coffee and matcha cart there, which is super exciting, our first time ever. Paid for, but just to be able to have coffee and matcha right next to our yoga and flow area on the beach will be super beneficial for a pre-surf or post-surf in between the yoga session. Now we're gonna head to the gym for a little bit of tanning on the roof and then hit the cold plunge to get a little afternoon re-up. This isn't really necessarily an event prep. This is like a usual weekend routine, but also helps for event prep mindset-wise. At the gym, on the roof, the cold plunge is right behind me. It's a nice sunny day. Feels like it's 80, but it's windy today, so it's a good temp. Just finished at the gym. Didn't film the cold plunge because there are quite a lot of people waiting for their turn, and I went into one that was 37.6 degrees Fahrenheit, which is basically almost freezing, and it was quite painful. It was 2 minutes, and then I dunked my face into it, like I was doing a little face ice bath. But now I feel awake, more awake than I have all day. So I probably should have done that to start my day. Good morning. It is the event day. It's about 6:45 a.m. and I'm just getting ready now to head over to the beach where we're gonna do our final event of the season. My sound bowls, the event goodies, of random things. I have my sign, my yoga mat, a little table for the samples, and then miscellaneous gloves. Heading over to the beach now. We're going to Bruce's Beach. We've done this beach probably 3, including today, out of the 5 times that we've had our event. We like it because it's very calm and there's not a lot of people on the beach at this time on Sundays, and the waves are beginner friendly. I'm looking forward to it. Hard to tell, but the ocean is right there in front of this car. We're in Manhattan Beach now. It's such a cute little town, but it's always foggy in the morning, so hopefully this burns off soon. We've arrived at the beach. We're set up on next to Tower 26 in Manhattan Beach by Bruce's Beach. We have a little coffee cart setup going on. People are just arriving for the event. Now I'm just gonna go up and grab more things. We're all set up now. These are my work friends. There's a lot of people in the water already. has concluded. I'm now wearing our little t-shirt. We had huge success with the coffee bar, and now folks are going into the water. My girl Liz.
That's so much fun. It was a great last, what do we call this, session?
Yeah.
It was so amazing. Annie always does the best job.
Thanks.
Love hearing her voice for an hour. That's my favorite.
All right. How did you feel?
Oh, it was terrific. You know, beach yoga on a nice Sunday morning. How can you beat that? What's better than that? Come on.
What's better than that? Come on.